Kyneton resident, Sunny4Senate, has announced he's going to run as an independent for the Senate in the forthcoming federal election, and his key policy is around managing immigration for growth in regional Victoria. Sunny4Senate, good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning. How are things over at your part of the state?
Not bad at all. Tell me about your policy of managing immigration for regional Victoria.
Well, the first thing is that both sides of politics have said that they want to reduce the migration program level from 190,000 down to 160,000. But that's really a bit of a misleader. And I think people are just being put into a false sense of complacency, because people still want to come to metropolitan areas, and it's going to be very difficult to induce them to go to regional areas. They say there are no jobs, there's no infrastructure. I have a solution. Mostly they come as students. We are giving about 30 to 40,000 student visas every month. That is about 360,000 to 400,000 a year. These students come into metropolitan areas to study. They increase congestion in the city. They come to these colleges because it's the only way they can get a pathway to permanent residency. They have to study in one of these colleges minimum 2 years to get the points to start their pathway. And look, it's silly to say that they come here only to study and will go back to their country. That's just silly. I've been a migration agent for 10 years, and I can tell you 80 to 90% of the students who come here only because they want a pathway to permanent residency.
So they come here to study, particularly to become permanent residents.
This is absolutely right. Look, it's a very lucrative thing for Australia. We get $36 billion, 36 billion, that's a capital B, every year coming in from these students. It's the third largest revenue earner for Australia, behind coal and ore exports. So nobody wants to knock it. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants the public to get agitated about it. Why don't we send these students to study in regional areas? Why don't we get these colleges to set up campuses in regional areas?